We're thrilled to announce that Mexico, close to Monterrey, will be home to the next Tesla Gigafactory. I do want to underline, though, that we will keep increasing production at all of our current facilities. One of these current factories is the Austin-based Gigafactory, which hosted the Investor Day yesterday. Long-term annual deliveries are what Tesla is aiming for, and they still think they can eventually reach 20 million vehicles per year. It's difficult to predict if that will occur in the next 10 or 15 years. But Elon Musk responded negatively when questioned about affordability, demand, and whether or not there is a decline in the market for Tesla cars. Tesla operated 6 facilities worldwide as of 2022. But as many of you may have been aware, the corporation also intends to establish a new facility in Mexico. While many are excited about this new feat, some are still curious as to why Tesla chose to build this new factory in Monterrey, Mexico, instead of doubling its footprint in Austin. In this video, we'll look at why some analysts believe that the real reason for Tesla's choice of this site for its new factory is actually something pretty crazy and how it could greatly benefit Tesla from all this going on. Musk stated sometime last year that Tesla plans to build more factories in order to reach its goal of producing 20 million cars by 2030. This new factory may just be a significant move in that direction. Hello everyone, happy return to Tesla tomorrow. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, revealed that the business is constructing a new gigafactory in Mexico to produce next-generation automobiles. There have been earlier rumors that Tesla was considering building its 6 gigafactories in Mexico. During a recent tour of 3 Mexican states in December, Elon Musk revealed that the plant will be built in Nuevo Leon, a state that borders Texas by a little amount and is home to Tesla's gigafactory in Austin. The sub-$30,000 Tesla was initially hinted to by the Tesla executive in 2020. He claimed at the time that a 50% cost reduction in battery and cell manufacturing would enable the product to be sold at an accessible price point. This next-generation automobile will be produced at the new facility, and if Tesla sticks to its original schedule, it should be released this year. Why, therefore, did Tesla decide to build its second gigafactory in Mexico? Before we find out, please press the like button, subscribe, and enable post notifications if you enjoy this kind of information so you can stay updated on all things Tesla. Tesla intends to one of the first facilities in Mexico fully devoted to the pricey and intricate process of producing electric cars will be located in Monterrey. According to data from the U.S. Trade Administration, the nation's extensive supply base for manufacturers of petrol and diesel-powered automobiles has benefits including relatively inexpensive labor and free trade agreements with 50 countries. Prior to the pandemic, Mexican auto factories were turning out fewer than 4 million vehicles annually. On the other hand, the pandemic decreased global auto production and the availability of auto parts, especially computer chips. Mexico ranked 9th in the world for automotive production last year, with over 3.5 million vehicles produced. The arrangement with Tesla is an indication that businesses are realizing that the government is open to outside investment in the sector. Chief Latin American economist at Pantheon Macroeconomics André Abadia announced the opening of the Monterrey factory, saying he secured environmental pledges from Tesla and the Tesla CEO as part of the deal. The nationalist leader added that if Tesla, the leading manufacturer of electric vehicles, enters Mexico, it will be a positive indication for the market, as it will offset any somewhat negative news regarding populism and nationalism in politics. Additionally, it may provide a less expensive one. Such expert who is highly interested in learning the site of Tesla's new factory is YouTuber and Tesla investor Dave Lee. The Tesla investor recently revealed on his YouTube channel that the company plans to use the Mexico Gigafactory to serve emerging markets in Central and Latin America. The biggest commerce and transportation center in the United States is not far from the industrial city of Monterrey. The closeness to the Mexican border to this border hub is what provides Tesla's strategy, guarantees lower logistics costs by offering simple access to the U.S. market. There could be another consideration in the location decision. In order to make the production of electric vehicles more affordable, Tesla intends to reduce its cost of production. This will not be accomplished by merely manipulating supply and demand, but rather by changes to the production system that will enable the automaker to maintain high profit margins while lowering production costs. Here's where Mexico comes into play. By establishing a plant in Mexico, Tesla will be able to accomplish this objective with a skilled workforce and increase its market share without sacrificing its competitiveness. Consequently, we may comprehend Tesla's decision to locate in Mexico as a result of their aim to outbid other automakers by cutting production prices. Between 2021 and 2022, The automaker will be up against fierce competition from other companies that are already producing EVs at reduced costs. With Tesla's market share of EVs falling from 17 to 12% worldwide and from 72 to 65% in the US, it seems that the company is implementing a strategic plan to lower car costs by introducing an easier-to-afford EVs line. Sandy Monroe, an expert in automotive production and a passionate Tesla supporter, recently stated that Tesla's intention to construct a second factory in Mexico will be crucial to the company's effort to offer 25,000 cars to the general public. He thinks the Mexican plant is a brilliant idea, and some of his research indicates that Mexico is less expensive than China in some locations and circumstances. He went on to say that the only way to fulfill Elon Musk's long-term objective of producing 25,000 Teslas would be to set up an assembly line in Mexico, where labor costs are often lower than in the US. There are still a few things to take into account, even though Tesla may find great success with this new business. After deducting the $28 billion in previous expenditures, Tesla projects that constructing the extra facility required to produce 20 million vehicles will cost a total of $150 billion to $175 billion. The majority of international automakers also currently have assembly facilities in Mexico. There are several automobile manufacturers. General Motors has 3. Ford has 2, one of which produces the Mustang Mach, an electric SUV that competes with Tesla. Further manufacturers include Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Volkswagen, and Audi. Miata Mercedes-Benz. Many automakers had expanded their manufacturing presence in Mexico over the past 20 years in an effort to cut labor costs and take advantage of free trade agreements in North America and lower shipping costs compared to overseas manufacturing operations. Notable examples of these companies are BMW and Kia, both of which have plants in Mexico. Mexico is home to some of the most profitable automobiles in the market, such as heavy-duty Ram pickups and several pickup trucks made by General Motors. This could be a challenge for Tesla. However, these vehicles are naturally built at a far lower cost than those of their rivals. Sales shouldn't be much impacted by competition if Tesla is able to provide these cars for less money. Intriguingly, Dave Lee revealed in his video that Tesla is not deterring the automaker from growing its Austin factory as most investors worry. According to Tesla's CFO Zachary Kirkin, the only reason the company won't be producing the Model 3 or Model Y EVs in this factory is because the market for these vehicles is too tiny to justify domestic production, despite Tesla's seemingly enormous budget for this facility. It's all part of Musk and Tesla's plan to sell more than 20 million cars by the end of the decade, a target that some have said is too lofty because it depends on significant advancements in battery technology. However, there's no doubt that this is feasible if even Sunday. What are your thoughts? Monroe said he isn't ready to gamble on Elon Musk just yet, since every time someone questions Tesla's ability, Musk proves him wrong. Ultimately, though, he will ultimately lose to anyone who takes on him. Please share your thoughts in the space provided below. If you'd like to learn more about Tesla's recent activities, click the following video to view it on your screen. Talk to you there.